Devin, we ready? Okay. Hello, everyone. This looks like a really good party over here. We're going to go ahead and get started. If everyone wants to make their way over to the main event, please. No problem. Thank you all for coming. Come on over, don't be shy. Well, I want to say a hearty good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Great. Weather's good? There was about a big gray cloud at about noon, and I thought, no, just keep going, please, please. We want to enjoy the weather together. I'm Mary Beth Halperin, Vice President of Public Relations and Corporate Affairs for Volvo Group North America, and I welcome you to some exciting news that we're here to share today. We are so happy to be part of the community here in the Piedmont Triad. As you might have guessed, this is a location that straddles High Point and Greensboro, and we're proud to be part of both communities. And I can see that there are really a lovely cross-section of people represented today. We have Stephanie Blair from Senator Tom Tillis' staff. Hey Stephanie, thank you for coming. Mike Fenley from Senator Richard Burr's office, thank you, sir. James Upchurch from the Guilford County Commissioner, thank you for coming. Mayor Nancy Vaughan from Greensboro, hello Mayor. Also Mayor Jay Wagner from High Point, thank you for coming, Mayor. We have a lovely array of council members from both Greensboro and High Point. From Greensboro we have Hugh Holston, Tammy Thurm, and Nancy Hoffman. And then I think Britt Moore was coming from High Point. He said he was going to try to make it. Well, I'm sure he's on his way. And then Sandy Dumbeck from our Economic Development in High Point. Thank you for coming, Sandy. Obviously, we are close partners with several of the chambers here in the community, so I want to say thank you to the team that's out from the Greensboro Chamber as well as the High Point Chamber. Without your partnership, we wouldn't be able to move the businesses forward that we have here in the Piedmont. Also, the news that we're sharing today is made possible by a lot of people behind the scenes, both from our companies and offices as well as our partners, including Cushman Wakefield, Landmark, West and Elm Architects, and Front Street Capital. So if you haven't met any of these folks yet, know that they're out there for you to say hello to afterwards. I do want to turn the microphone over to our first speaker of the day, our chairman of Volvo Group North America and president of Mack Trucks, Martin Weisberg, who's going to share some of the news. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Mary Beth. Welcome to all of our distinguished guests. Really appreciate you being here today. This is an announcement about investment and employment. So this is one of those good news days that's a pleasure to share. As Mary Beth said, I'm Marty Weisberg. I serve as the chairman of Volvo Group North America and the president of Mack Trucks. The Volvo Group is about 100,000 employees globally, about 16,000 here in North America. And we're the world leader in making the products for a greener world, for sustainable transport and infrastructure solutions. Some of the products that you see behind us here. We've had Greensboro as our North American home for over 40 years. And we are part of the deep fabric of this community, Greensboro, High Point, and the Piedmont Triad area. We have over 3,100 employees in the Triad area alone. And we're looking for more. This is a hiring story also. Like many good employers in the Piedmont Triad, we have open positions of over about 200 to 225 open positions right now, and we're looking to hire. Our Greensboro campus here, again, has been our home for 4 decades, And it's a technology center. That's not maybe so well known. It's an engineering center, a technology center, advanced engineering and research. It's the headquarters globally for Mack Trucks. It's the headquarters globally and the local operations for Volvo Mack Financial Services, which is a global business as well of billions and billions of dollars. We have all the support functions that help support our businesses across North America based here. So this is what we call our Greensboro campus. And again, of over 3,000 employees, of which we're very proud. Excuse me, I'm having a hard time in this beautiful sunshine. So people often ask, well, why 40 years ago did the Volvo Group pick the Piedmont Triad area? Part of it is in mid-November, it's late February, it's 55 degrees and sunny. And what a pleasure is that. So what a wonderful place to make this our home. So the building you see behind us is what we call the Uptime building. Well, what is Uptime? We sell trucks and construction equipment, and our customers want to have these running. They want to have them up and running all the time. So our Uptime Center is one of the businesses that we have that gives that uptime promise, that customer service with the call center and the customer support. So when there might be a problem with a truck or a piece of equipment, we get the customer up and running. And we have in the audience here Mark Curry. Mark, can you raise your hand? Senior Vice President for Uptime for Mack and Volvo Trucks, and his large, fantastic team in this building. So why is this important, and why are we here today? We had this building built for us many years ago, but we're leasing it. And we decided it's time to make the investment, to make that part of the real estate that we own here, but not just that, at the same time to expand it, to expand the Uptime building. So between the acquisition, and you see the footprint we'll be adding here, it's a $41 million investment that the Volvo Group is making in the Piedmont Triad. So again, this day is about investment and employment. We continue to invest. This is our home. We'll continue to invest over the years to come. But now let me transition. Why do we need this addition? Who will be the tenant of that? With that, I hand it to my colleague and friend, Marcio Pedroso, who's the President and CEO of Volvo Financial Services. Marcio.
Thank you, Marty, and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. What an exciting day for the Volvo Group and for Volvo Financial Services. We are the captive financing arm for the Volvo Group, and we provide the financing, leasing, insurance, and other solutions to meet our customer needs. We have a presence in 50 countries, and we have our global headquarters here, just 2 miles away from here in Greensboro. And as Marty said, we manage around $20 billion in managed assets. Today's customers are moving towards sustainable transport and equipment, such as electric truck, electric construction equipment, and other e-mobility solutions offered by our Volvo Group brands like Mack Trucks, Volvo Trucks, and Volvo Construction Equipment. To accelerate this transformation, Volvo Financial Services is developing and deploying innovative financial products to make these e-mobility solutions more accessible. However, to be creative and innovative, we needed to have a creative, inspiring, and flexible workspace for our colleagues. And that brings us why we are here today. We are proud to announce that Volvo Financial Services will move its global headquarters to all new 3-story addition to the Uptime Center on the Volvo Group North America campus, just where we are standing. Thank you. As Marty mentioned a few moments ago, this new facility will be built sustainably, incorporating state-of-the-art features and modern material to help us reduce our environmental footprint. In addition to being the home of our global headquarters, our North America region colleagues led by Pat Channel, also here, will join us in this new facility. In total, about 360 colleagues will call this new facility home. Relocating to the Volvo Group North America campus will be extremely beneficial to Volvo Financial Services and the transformation I mentioned earlier. We'll be able to create closer connections to all Volvo Group areas located here, allowing us to help drive customer success together. We anticipate moving into this new facility first quarter next year. And on behalf of the entire team here in the Triad, we are looking forward to that, to join our Volvo Group colleagues here and continue to support our communities in the Triad. Thank you all for joining us today. Mary Beth, back to you. Thank you.
So not only are we announcing this great news, we're sharing in this enthusiasm with a few of our officials today. And then we'll have some fun throwing some dirt after that if you're ready. I'd like to introduce Mayor of Greensboro, Nancy Vaughan, to come up and say a few words. You know, we're so proud that the Piedmont has this collaboration with the communities, and Nancy, I'd love to welcome you to say a few words about that.
Good afternoon, and what a beautiful day. The announcement and the weather. And investment and employment are my two favorite words. So it is wonderful that we were able to hear about the investment that Volvo continues to make in our region. This is so incredibly exciting. I love the look of these trucks, and when we talk about sustainability and where we're moving ahead in the future, truly it's customers, it is employers like Volvo who are really making the difference. When people think of the Piedmont Triad and what we have to offer, to have a worldwide global company like Volvo and Mack right here in our campus, Greensboro and High Point, that really makes people take a look and say, wow, if they like this area so much, if they're willing to invest another $41 million, what should we be investing? So I want to say thank you so much for this wonderful announcement. We are so happy to share it with you and with the City of High Point. I think the Guilford County Economic Development Alliance has done a wonderful job bringing the cities of Greensboro and the cities of High Point together, working on these wonderful announcements, and together we thrive. So thank you very much. It is our pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Now I'd like to introduce High Point Mayor Jay Wagner to say a few words. Mayor? Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity to say a few words today, and we're really happy we could provide this weather for you. Us and the chamber always takes credit for the good weather, but this is definitely that Chamber of Commerce weather. I just want to thank you for your commitment to the region. The commitment for Volvo Financial Services to come here and to build this new building. And Nancy is right, it does show others what happens when companies come and commit to our area. So we want to thank you for that commitment. At the Guilford County Economic Development Alliance, we have a slogan, "You can make it here." We may have to switch that to "You can finance it here," but you can make it here, and you can see all of these buildings. You know, this campus is so impressive, and it's about to become more impressive. So I want to thank you so much for that commitment. Not only we're standing in the city of High Point. I think if we were on the other side of the street, we'd be in Greensboro. When you're out here, you don't exactly know where you are about half the time, but we've done a good job of working together, and as a region, I think we'll continue to do that. And but we are standing in High Point, so I want to welcome this new building to High Point, and look forward to breaking some ground here shortly, and looking forward to coming back in a year and cutting a ribbon with you. So thank you so much again for that commitment to the city of High Point, but also to the region. And just know and understand that we're here to help you in any way that we can, to continue to help you to grow, and your company to grow, and your employees to grow, and your commitment to grow. So thank you so much for that, and let's get it done.
All right, thank you. Thank you. You know, when you come around this area, people are like, "Are you in Greensboro? Are you in High Point?" And we say yes, because that's how it feels. It depends on where you're going to cross left or right. So, but to us, it's the Piedmont and it's home. So we're so glad to share it with the two communities. You know, we've gone through formal remarks, so there's really only one more thing we need to do for this event to be officially over, and that is have a few folks come over and grab a shovel and a hard hat and help us break ground. So I'm going to say a few names of folks. If you'll head over and grab a shovel and the hard hats, that would be great. Obviously Marty and Marcio in the middle would be awesome. Mark Curry, Pat Shannon, Pam Ray from our real estate team, would love to have you there. And also Mayor Vaughan and Mayor Wagner, and Commissioner Church, if you would be so kind. For the TV crews, I am going to move this podium, so if you'd like to take your gear, I'll give you a second to set up, that'd be great.
Where do you want it, Mary Beth?
Maybe you guys.
There you go. Yeah,
Nest.
yeah.
There is the end of that. There you go.
All right, we'll just do this.
I was plugging my cable. Somebody's. I don't know which one's mine, which one yours. Where should we throw it? Oh, you.
Let's help the construction group of Landmark clean this up. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
This does end our formal remarks. Please feel free to stick around and ask some questions.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And thank you so much.
I know, right?
All right.